Kunene Elephant Walk is a local initiative initiated by the like-minded individual from Kunene regions. These are the son and daughter of Kunene that really wanted to investigate and see what is happening with the elephants in the area. The aim of the walk was basically to establish correlation between different elephant groups. Where do they go? How do they get water? And what damages are these animals causing to the gardens that the farming communities are having around their villages? The Warusep groups, popularly known as Puros elephants, we also had a concern and we wanted to know where do these elephants go once they reach Ongongo and Ochu West area. We have discovered that indeed these famous Warusep elephants, as per the discussion we had with the local community game guards, former community game guards that now has become conservancy secretaries, they have indicated to us that indeed these elephants, they do move out of the river, the Warusep River, and sometimes they would take the road towards Opua, up to the village called Umugunda, and from there they branch off to a village called Uchikuyu or Chitombo, and all those villages, and then back to Ongongo. We took this mission basically to walk and do the ground truthings ourselves. Feel the heat, the pain, and the hardships the elephant go through when they are moving from one area to the other. During the trip, it came clear to the group that one of the former community game guards, now the secretary of the conservancy, indicated that in fact in 2014, 3 elephants came from the Ochu area, and they basically followed the route we followed. They came through the gorge up to Ongango and then branch off to Orwanjay. And according to him, this elephant never came back. This elephant never came back. We deliberately followed what we naturally thought would be a possible corridor of the desert elephants. To our surprise, when we were there, we have realized that indeed it was basically the elephant corridors that they have been using over sometimes. Along the routes, we engaged the local farmers, the farming communities, and we held meetings, discussions, just centered around how well do they know where the elephants goes and where they come from. Have they seen elephant recently? If so, when? And do they know where this elephant came from? These were the ongoing discussion we had with the community leaders, elders, and community game guards that guided us all the way through the conservancies. The group consisted of farmers, people that are concerned about conservation. Among us, we had Gerson Choloninga, Muguma from Ahero Puka Conservancy area. We had Nevarius Katopia and Mutele from Udundundu Conservancy. We had Kakia Tumuhenye from Umbuya Kangwendi Conservancies. We had Sem Kasauna from Otulemba Conservancies. We had Katipu Ngunaihe from the emergings Kako Otavio Rwanjei Conservancies. And we had the veteran Hiskia Kipombo from Puros Conservancies. Along with us, we had Ms. Katina Kodohura, my wife from Sesfontein Conservancy, and myself from Sesfontein Conservancies. And we had three other people that were helping us with catering, two, Tawasana, and Usorwe. These were magnificent young people that were preparing food and whatever we needed along the way, carrying all our luggages. And we could only see each other at midnight, and then stop seeing each other as soon as the sun rises. So you can see that the team was very diverse. It has got people from different backgrounds. It had people that has walked the walk, the talk of conservations, people that have grown up in conservation area. So you can see the delicacy of the discussion that we may have had with the local communities. It came to our attention that even though that the Act was amended to allow communities conditional use rights over wildlife and other natural resources, we as communities haven't actually done much in terms of putting effective conservation measures around some of our key species. What has been done to date is that the focus has been around rhinos and lions to some extent, but mostly on rhinos. But very little has been done in terms of trying to find out the actual survivals of these desert unadapted giants. So from our point of view, and seeing what is happening, walking the path that elephant followed, how close they come into villages, the plight for getting water once they are in the village, and also the danger of destroying gardens once they are in the villages. These were all factors that one could have thought that they harm us and impede the growth and threatens the existence of these desert giants. The time is ready now for us to do a thorough research of Kunene elephants, and it is very important to determine the exact number, the exact group, and have proper identifications of individuals' heads and groups, and also know the range of distributions of this magnificent giant. So we thought that we don't need to stop this exercise here. We need to take this further and do a thorough research on the desert adapted animals and turn this magnificent giant in an economic assets for the rural communities that live side by side with the desert elephants. It was our conviction that the Elephants really need a space to breathe, a space to call home, a space to feel happy and breathe, a space to go to area to get water and relax as they would normally do around water points. So I think that is a brief snapshot of the traps. Until next time, this is all I have for you, and I will be coming back with the next episode as to what we will be doing come the next rounds of our research process. I thank you very much.
Okuja nao munjiranjo olonjo wanduma jawi kwa onju ndatu moto 2014 ade tonjiranjo ade ronda de iko kolwanji ngela kotoka kale kotekere okabeli matu kuja pena jo andea kumuhiva de la kihingo ade alukile kumuhiva kibadeda ko twani veamo ngango ade kwa kitatu ade pundupo povira fombena po magi po virongo povirazo opurukot ade kotok ko ya nambano ojua do potwani twani wanda mbolonjo uri ndamba butulingo ito ugo javi na ino hotulo ndambo njo jaini mba muja yaini yai koka